T Smalls, what it do, baby boy?
Hey, what's going on, Mr. Pop?
It is what it is. Welcome to the Tree Podcast. We have Tracy and Ned Williams all the way from Moncks Corner, South Carolina. I like that. We have Meek Me co-hosting with T Smalls. I like that also. We're gonna have a good time today. Broadcasting all the way from Moncks Corner, my hometown. Always will be. It is what it is. T Smalls, do what you do.
Yo, man, we talking under the tree.
T Smalls, show them some love.
Man, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Since we together, we might as well stay. Could you be mine? Would you be mine? Won't you be our neighbor? Let's talk under the tree.
One time for your mind, two time for your soul. We'll be back in 20 seconds with Tracy and Ned. Divine favor and treats and events and LMN. I got tongue twisted. Food truck and catering. We'll be right back in 20 seconds.
Who is you?
Yeah, this is a story of famous dog. But the dog is dog.
All right, we back. First of all, congratulations, ladies, to your continued success. My sister talk about y'all every now and then also. And when I see y'all food on there, I said, man, it looks pretty good. I wish I can get a plate. And y'all doing a good thing. First of all, I'm going to start it off and I'll pass the table around. I knew you guys could cook because I'm assuming about 2 years ago, I was real hungry at a football game at Berkeley. And y'all had some chili and cornbread. When I tasted it, I said, yeah, y'all got the flavor.
I think I remember that night. We were tailgating, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But before we get into any other questions, I didn't know that y'all grow some of y'all ingredients, I would say organic. We got actual footage of some of y'all fresh ingredients. Y'all didn't know I was going to get that. That y'all have some. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, we got it.
Wow.
Yeah, we sure do.
Yeah, y'all get some of y'all ingredients organic. I have somebody that was, you was bossing around and here we go.
Wow. That is hilarious. I believe Mika is responsible for that.
No, it wasn't. He surprised me also.
I say, yeah, y'all kind of doing a little gardening. But what gave you y'all to drive with opening up a business? Was it how you grew up, always cooking as little girls? I want to ask you first, Tracy, what really inspired you to be an entrepreneur?
Well, it started from our grandparents. Well, really my great-grandmother. I'm not sure if y'all remember Earlene Green, but she was an entrepreneur also. She ran a little shop on Green Hill. And I'm talking back in the years. So she's an entrepreneur herself. My grandparents, my mother's family, they were entrepreneurs as well. They ran the little Haynesville store. I'm talking years for that as well. And they ran that store. They rented from Mr. Oscar Haynes. And so they were entrepreneurs. But my grandmother was always a phenomenal cook. She was a remarkable person. And, just growing up around our family was big for them, for my grandfather especially. So growing up around them and we just took work ethics from them. And my grandfather was the gardener. He always wanted a garden. But of course, he was blind. And so he always was my mother as a tomboy and would get the garden right for him. He would buy everything, the seeds and stuff, but she would always get the garden right for him. And they did it for some time. But I would just say, we learned our work ethics, from that. But for me, as in getting into entrepreneurship, I didn't have a desire to be in entrepreneurship as far as the food truck. I did start my business in transportation first. I was working at the Mercedes plant and I was, driving the vans and stuff there. And that's, I felt it in my spirit. And, I stepped out on faith and I went and I got it. And as soon as I got it, COVID hit. So of course, no one was taking
Mhm.
trips. No one was taking trips because COVID, hit. I had the grand opening for the business January 25th. COVID hit March.
Mm.
Talks of COVID had already started you know, late in the year. January, more talks came up about COVID, but it was March when it definitely hit, and I got laid off March 22nd from Mercedes. And so here I was, just started a brand new business, laid off, and I was like, "This what it is." And I sat on it. I stayed home, and after being home for a while, then I decided that I needed to do something else. So July 1st came, and that's when I took off with. I started with ice cream first. But I learned a lot. I learned a lot from my sister. We learned a lot from each other. We kind of complement each other. She does the soul food. I do desserts. I do finger foods and stuff like that, so that I could have a kid friendly truck as well. But I worked really good up underneath her. She started her business, but of course I'll let her talk to you about her business. But we kind of complement each other. We still work on each other's truck as well. So when we're short, I flop to her truck, she'll flop to my truck.
Right. What T Smalls wanted to know, Miss Ned, I'm gonna call you Ned. I can't do all that, Ned Robinson and all that. But anyway, you want to know about that lemonade y'all be doing it because you're all sisters. Do
Ooh,
y'all
yeah.
ever argue when y'all cooking?
Do we argue?
Yes.
That's right.
I
I don't
I'm-
think we argue. We just see some things differently, but we take corrective criticism from each other. Um, I don't think we argue or we don't go home mad at the end of the day.
but
Um,
I do fuss. I'll be like, Net, no, don't do it like that.
hey, hey, but check this out. It's good. It's good competition though. Y'all both know y'all good, so y'all keeping each other tight. You know what I mean? That's good.
right,
right,
right.
right. She'll tell you in a minute. If something ain't right, I was like, no, stop. We're not doing it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because presentation is what's going to sell for you. And so if it don't look good, people not going to think it's good. And so we always have to, make sure we got our I's dotted and our T's crossed before we send out anything. Because once you send it out, you can't pull it back.
Right. That is true. Meek, have you ever tried that crab rice?
Yes, I've tried everything on L&M's truck. I haven't tried everything
She has.
on I haven't tried everything on Divine Favors yet because I think when I go there I have social hour with the
Oh,
Tracy.
yeah.
She actually thought I was quiet. She actually thought I was quiet, and of course I'm not quiet.
No.
So I
But
just
I love
look
them.
Nah,
visits.
nah.
What I really do love about what I love about them, they are very family oriented. Except when, especially when Leanne had a little accident not too long ago, it's like the
Hmm.
entire family always helping, with each other, and
Mhm.
that's what I love about them. And
Right.
when you go there, it's always a good smile. They treat you with excellent service.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's good.
that.
Miss Tracy, you do like ice cream or sherbets or something, right?
I do Italian ice.
Yeah.
Italian ice. I do fried peach cobbler. I do elephant air, funnel cakes, fried Oreos, a little bit of any kind of dessert. I do like banana pudding. I make the
Mm-hmm.
and I put it into a funnel cake. I do funnel cake in the cups. Just the main thing about business, you have to be creative. So you're going to have to create something, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that you could keep your sales up, you can keep your customers coming back. So creativity is, a big part of your business as well,
Right. The first time I seen you with the frozen treats, I didn't know if it was Italian ice. I said, "What the hell, Tracy selling ice cream?" I did say that. Then you did it again. Then your sister had this special sweet tea. What is it?
Pineapple tea.
Yeah, the pineapple tea.
Pineapple tea.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, man,
Delicious.
I said, yeah. I said, y'all got something right there.
I'm coming through. I'm coming through real shortly. That menu. Oh yeah, we finna get to it.
Take care of you. Come see us.
Yes.
I'm coming. I'll be there next week.
Oh, okay. Yeah, matter of fact, you is.
Oh, sounds good.
Where y'all be at? Y'all bounce around a lot. Where y'all?
We do. So when COVID hit, that was another opportunity as well. A bunch of neighborhoods, well, some of them had already started. So with people not being able to go to restaurants, neighborhoods were taking food trucks. They still are. And so that's where the bouncing come in. You book and you go to different neighborhoods every day. And so that helps with having a home every day and not looking for a home.
Oh, okay. Are y'all base of customers in Moncks Corner or all around in general?
Well,
my customers is mainly Moncks Corner. I'm normally at the Country Corner store daily, not unless I go into a neighborhood, but for the most part, I'm at the Country Corner store right down the street from Berkeley High School.
Oh, okay. Well, Tracy, you kind of bounce around a little bit.
Yeah, I bounce around. And I normally cater to the Somerville area only because I live in Long Ridge.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's like over the branch for me. So, but I go. If they call, I'll go,
Oh, wow. Okay.
A bounce for me.
Hey, Meek, what's one of your favorite items on the menu? Give me two of them.
Okay, on Tracy's, I love the banana pudding funnel cake in the cup. I love that. I love it. It is so good. It almost makes you feel like you're having an orgasm. I'll put it up.
Oh.
Yeah, listen, that's my favorite too.
Oh, Lord. Here we go. Here we go.
It is that good.
Well, thank you.
Hey, let me get four of them.
And I love the fried Oreos also.
Okay, that's pretty good.
And then
One thing I
L&M,
can't. Go ahead.
For
Meek.
L&M, I love the I usually get the fish and shrimp with fries. I love that. And oh my gosh, what is the thing called?
Yeah.
Whenever you guys have the quesadillas. And
yeah.
Quesadilla.
Yeah.
Hey man, they got a nice little menu, man.
Oh man.
I couldn't read all the whole menu. They had so much good stuff on there, man. I'm about to try some. I'm telling you, I'm coming.
You can get burgers. You can get the little roll things. What is it called?
Tilapia rolls.
Yeah.
Yes. I love those. Yeah. Oh, they are good, delicious. You got Chewies.
Wow.
But you have to get that tea. The tea is a must. The tea is a must.
Hey, Smalls, you got to bring a gallon back to Jacksonville, man.
Hey, I just might, man. If they say that tea that good, I got to get me a jug of that if I can get it.
I got you. Just let me know when you're in town.
Oh yes, ma'am. I surely will.
You getting ready to come up? Go that way.
All right.
I was y'all have some fans, so they didn't want to say their name, but they want to know if the Williams sister that play tennis, if that's y'all sisters.
No, we are the original. We are
the original Williams.
Oh yeah.
We are the
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
Yes, we are the original. We are older than them, so
Yeah. One thing I can say about cooking in South Carolina, that area, the Lowcountry, I must say, I was fortunate to travel all over the world. There's no food that tastes better, I'm prejudiced, than that South Carolina Lowcountry area. No matter where I go, it's just something about it. You know,
Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
don't know. I don't know what it is. What you think it
Hey,
is? Something about it.
hey man, I'm gonna tell you one thing about I know about the Low Country that you don't see nowhere else, and you got to come to the Low Country for, and that's that red rice. You got to come there for that.
Right.
red
yes.
rice and macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. I go anywhere else, nobody don't know about red rice. I said, if you want to taste some good red rice, go to the Low Country.
Right.
Somebody just posted today. We did food for a baby shower
Mhm.
yesterday, and Leanne did red rice for the baby shower yesterday. So
Mhm.
they're posting about the food on today.
Mhm.
But one of the things I would say about Leanda said the food is not the same unless you're in our area.
Right.
I just feel like all of our grandparents, y'all grandparents from back in the day, they just taught us how to love, and they cook with love, you know? You cook and you're cooking because you just want to feed somebody. So that just makes a difference, and you just, throwing together a meal. But when you're cooking because you love what you do, you love the people who you're cooking for, that makes it even so much more better because you can feel the love as you are eating, you
Mhm.
Right.
love. And it's a difference. When you love what you do, you're going to do it with a passion, you know?
Right.
And that makes a big difference instead of just cooking. Cook with love.
Y'all had a lot of love because it was cold as hell at that football game. That chili and cornbread. I don't even really eat chili.
Hey, I tell you like this. I always been told, man, the way to a man's heart is his stomach.
Yeah, that is true. Because you're a business owners, do you have to work twice as hard as African American women just to stay consistent? Because I'm pretty sure you have a 7 day a week grinding. You know, yeah, I'm sure it ain't 6 days.
Yeah, it's very demanding. Very.
Yeah,
No, I don't know if it's
go
more
ahead.
demanding because we are women, but it takes a lot of time, and for everything you have to prepare, you know? And so being an owner, you got to get everything straight, you know?
Oh,
So you're working when you're not working
yeah,
Right.
to get ready to go to work,
yeah.
you know?
Oh
And
yeah.
No,
so
that's
with
right.
us, we both work on our truck when it's open, because I'm the cook on my truck.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, so we basically just get like cashier help because we're our own main cooks.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
it
heard that.
is it's a lot of work. My sister has her daughter and them to help her, and I have my husband. So he waits on me every night to get back in, and he'll take the truck, he parks it and everything, and he'll kind of get the cleaning part of it done for me, and then I'll get the food part of it done. So, we've got help in the back, in the background, but it's still a lot of prepping because everything we make, we prepare it ourselves, you
Mm-hmm.
know?
Right.
I have a
Right.
Yeah.
question for Net on here. You too, Tracy. T Smalls, can you see that?
Are your kids following your footsteps?
I think I lost my sound.
I can hear you.
I can hear you now.
I can hear you. Net, are any of your kids following your footsteps, you think?
Um, I would say no. They know how to run the truck, but they don't actually like it. Um, they'll work if an emergency come up. Like I fell a couple weeks ago, and they had to jump on to take over a couple of days. They'll jump on like that, but not to work every day. It has to be a reason for them to work. They don't like it. They say that's my dream, not theirs.
Oh no.
But if they have to do it, they will, and they really do a good job with it. So they are good help if I need them. But I also have really good help. One of my workers that work with me, Katora Small, she's from the Kitfield area also. Katora Small Summers. She's really good help. I have my granddaughter helps me. She's 11. Her name is Elena. And I also have a young girl, Kelsey Giles, that helps out as well if when needed. So I do have really good help, but my kids are not following in my footsteps at all.
Mine either. Mine either. I actually have a school teacher that runs my front end, Aveline Gaston. She's amazing.
Mhm.
But our
Right.
they don't have a desire. Like she said, they'll work when needed, but that's not their calling. One of my daughters is in the medical field. She works in production, and the other one is she's a guidance counselor. And Leanna is she's into embroidery. So all of them are in their own little thing.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
I got something to ask. How often do y'all have a collaboration together with Divine Treats and L&M? Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have a big catering session where they want the best of both worlds.
Often, because when I go out to neighborhoods, so the neighborhoods want a savory and a sweet truck simultaneously. So normally we can book, and if I book and they're still looking for a savory, I always refer my sister, of course. So it's a lot of times that we're together, like a lot. People probably wouldn't believe how much we work together, but we really do work together a lot.
And we also work
That's
together. Our
beautiful.
our family have we have a family flea market every first Saturday of the month. And so we work together on those days as well.
Oh wow. Hey, Meek, once
Man.
you get pineapple, she takes some pictures. We could
Okay, I will.
get the secret recipe or
I
something
most
like
definitely will. I'll be back at the office. So we'll get on my business.
Yeah, we got a big support system around us too. I'm not sure if you know of our family, but we call it the Richardson Dynasty.
that. Mm-hmm.
So we kind of collab with them. A lot of people in the family has their own business as well. So we kind of put a lot of things together. We have family meetings every Sunday at 6 o'clock.
Wow.
We're always on top of each other. You know, we get together on Sundays to discuss, what's next, what we're gonna do. We're working on a big project. Matter of fact, we've been working on it a year, and so it's starting to come into fruition now. But we work together. We're not a perfect family. Let me just put that out there. We are not a perfect family by no means. By no means. But at the end of the day, we're going to end with family. You know, everybody has their own opinion. Sometimes people don't see eye to eye on decisions we make, but everything comes across the table and we vote on it. So it's not just one person making all of the decisions. We've got a president, a vice president, a secretary, a treasurer. We've got a full, operation going. But we support one another. We support each other's children. You know, everybody's doing their own part from where they are. We have a lot of family that's in Texas now, some in Georgia, but we try for the most part to keep everybody informed with what's going on. We run our family page. If you miss something, you can always go to the family page because something to be posted there. So
But
that's pretty much what we do, to try to keep the family together. Our grandparents lived the life um, that we were always together. And since they died, I thank God because the family has not diminished from one another. You know, we've grown stronger together. It's been very, very trying times. But we've always come together to try to make it, make it happen, make it right.
That's a blessing. Hey, Ned, when you doing seafood, what kind of fish you be cooking up in there? I'm not sure if it's whiting or
I
something.
do whiting and I also do croaker.
Oh wow, you got that real fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we like the fish with the bones in it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
You wouldn't happen to have any brim in there, do you? You got some brim in there,
No. Hey, but the day you come home, I can get you a brim.
huh? All right.
man. Hey, when you get down there, you're gonna be eating real good. I think Meek can give you something to eat down there.
Hey man, you look, I love coming home. When I come home, man, it's all about that, man. It's about the food now.
The food.
Right.
When y'all started, were y'all nervous about it? Because sometimes you have to get past that fear factor, like the what ifs.
Well, when I started, I think I was kind of nervous because I didn't know what my next move was going to be. I started my food truck. As some of you know, I got breast cancer and I lost my job. After 24 years, I lost my job. So it was like I had to come up with something else. And so I was already catering. So my thing was I can just get a food truck, you know. And so I got the food truck. Didn't know what I was going to do, how I was going to, just didn't know anything when I got it. But like my sister said, she worked along with me, her and her husband, my children, her children, and we got it going. It was just a learning process. We learned as we went along. So I was nervous, but I also stepped out on a lot of faith, not knowing what the next move was going to be.
Right. I can relate to that. Doing this podcast. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yes, we can. Yes.
Do y'all think y'all can go back to a regular job?
No.
Man, what kind of question is that? They got the best job in the world right now.
I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for where I am now. And it's a big difference working for yourself and working for someone else. I mean, at the same time, you have to stay true to yourself.
Before the chef quits.
But it's different.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. We're also inspired by our dad. I don't know if y'all know our dad, Mika, Jerry, Ronald.
Yeah, I've met him before.
Our dad, he owns a lawn care company, and he's been operating that company for years. And so he always tell us, hey, when you have your good season, set yourself up, make sure you make good decisions. He'll call us now like every other day. Hey, how's it going? He's constantly checking in to make sure we're making good decisions, And so, he inspired us a lot because his business, as you know, when the winter comes, it's trying times in the winter for lawn care service. But, he always tell us if you make good decisions, when your slow season come, you'll be able to get through it. But you have to make good decisions. So we're thankful for him as well. He'll back us in anything too, So we're grateful for him as well.
That's a blessing. Meek, I think you have a little entrepreneurial spirit. What do you want to get into later on or step out on? Singing?
Oh, no, not singing.
He said singing.
No.
Nick, you gotta let us know so we can come on over there and give you a good push. We here.
Oh, I thought she sung "Mary Had a Little Lamb" or something like that.
Go ahead and sing.
Got jokes. Jokes.
Hey, you wildin', man.
Yeah, I'm trying to maintain my composure.
Oh.
You're doing a good job.
Huh?
I ain't saying nothing.
I sing every now
Yeah,
and then, one or two lines. Go ahead, Meek.
because he's the oldest, he still think I'm supposed to listen to him
Ah,
and do what he says. But that's not the case anymore.
no, that's what I actually do. I don't do it all the time. You know, when I get a call, I'll be like, again. Man, what keeps y'all grounded? Because, you know, sometimes in the business you have trials and tribulations, and you might want to say, "Oh, the heck with it." What keeps y'all grounded to keep pushing forward?
My faith keep me grounded.
There you go.
Definitely faith and trust in God keeps you grounded because when you carry that faith and it says faith without works is dead, you got to keep working.
That's right. And God got a blessing with your name on it. I believe in
Oh
that.
yeah, I believe it.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you a little. I'm gonna show you. I don't mean to cut you off. I'm gonna show you a little dedication. I'm gonna only play 30 seconds of this now. T Small's giving y'all a 30-second little prayer. I would say. You know what I'm saying? And a little upbeat.
Makes no difference what you're going through. God's gonna make it. God's gonna pull you through. Hands up, yeah. Put that smile on your face. That's my time. Yeah. So get ready for your blessing. So get ready. Your blessing. Your blessing.
Thank you.
Keep your day job. Keep your day job, T-Small.
Hey, I was in the spirit that night. I was in the spirit.
That's right. He
What
said,
kind of
make a
spirit?
joyful noise.
Hey, get ready for your blessing.
Amen. Congratulations to you guys as well on the podcast.
Oh, thank you, man.
Oh, thank you.
I really, really like what you guys are doing. The night when y'all had Bernadette, her story was so amazing when she talked about the all honey, and that has impacted our family as well. So that was very inspiring,
Mm-hmm.
to hear her talk about, what she had to endure, what she had to go through. I just wanted to give you guys a shout out. I
Appreciate it.
can't catch them all because I'm always moving, but I always set that reminder for those that I definitely want to see. I always set that reminder. But big shout out to you guys for reaching back and pulling someone else up, encouraging them, and just giving them a push to keep going forward. Thank
I've
you.
always said that I never forget where I come from if I ever get on a platform and it's growing. And
Right.
I'm gonna refer back to y'all too. T Smalls already know. Meek might have heard me say that when I did Rocham Was Happening interview. A couple of interviews that I did, I believed in the faith. I think it was 4 interviews I did. It was Raj, Thelma, Howard Hewitt, and there's one more I'm missing. I never had any contacts. I posted that coming soon before I even knew anything because I believed. That's the truth.
Wow.
Yes, I told him that I didn't have any contacts, no nothing, but I know I was going to interview them, and I posted it on the podcast page a year in advance. So what y'all doing, just believe it, it's going to happen. I call it believing in the supernatural. Just believe, however high you want to take your business, Meek, you're going to get healed from what you're dealing with. If you believe it, take it from me.
Right.
I'm just a regular dude. It's going to go down.
That's right.
Right.
Amen. Amen to that.
Yes.
Yeah. Faith and consistency. I preach about that. Me and Palmer always talk about being consistent, man. And and he like big brother, like, come on, man, let's do this, let's do that, man. Don't be afraid to do that, man. You can do it, you can do that, So he always we feed off each other, man, because he always pushing me to do things, and then I'll be pushing him to do things, or we'll collaborate together. And I ain't gonna sit here and say that we always agree on a lot of stuff, but most of the stuff we do agree on. You know what I mean? So, but that's just a testimony on having the faith and believing in yourself and believing in the business that you do, that it'll come true, man. You know what I'm saying? For y'all and for us and for anybody else who aspire to do whatever y'all want to do. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Yeah.
When
Yeah.
y'all first started y'all business, you know, sometimes you have your player haters. So have anybody ever gave y'all this look without really saying it, but did they really look at you with these words right here without saying it?
Who is
I
you?
worry about that because the Bible said if God is for you, he can be against you.
Right.
So I kind of keep that in my spirit. And if you keep that in your spirit, you wouldn't even have to worry if somebody's hitting you.
Right.
You know,
Right.
always
That's
Right.
got
it.
the
I
Bible.
try to stay focused. If you
You
stay
got to,
focused, then you wouldn't get that vibe.
There you go.
right. And a lot of times, what people got to understand in business, just because Mika come and spend money with me, Mika might open a business tomorrow. I may not be the person that God sends to spend money with Mika just because you spend money with me. God has your own thing set up, and you shouldn't even want somebody else's thing.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? So if you don't focus, oh, I went and bought food from Net Truck last week, but she ain't come back to my truck. That ain't none of your business.
Yeah.
Leave that to God. And just
Right.
because I spend money with Mika, Mika, don't look for me to come back to you because God got your line set up, and I might not be in it, but God will bless it. And people got to realize just because you ain't want that same money anyway. You done gave that away.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
I understand where you coming from on that one. That's good business. That's called good business because you're not. It's not like, okay, well, since you buy something from me, I got to buy something from you. You know what I'm
That's right.
saying? You might have a business that you don't even like. Whoever opened a business doing whatever, that might not be the particular stuff that you into or whatever. You know what I'm
That's
saying? So
right.
I get that. I get that. I get that.
People got to understand you got to go to the place where God wants you to plant your seed.
Mhm.
Yes.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? You
Right.
got to go find your good soil. You can't just plant a seed just because you got it.
That's right. That's right.
Right.
Preach. When I come that way, don't give me no discount. I don't want. We're gonna get into that too. I don't want no discount because I'm gonna get mad if you do. Don't. I don't. Nope. I don't want.
Man. Hey.
That's another
Hey.
subject because
Right.
God loves a cheerful giver. And so if somebody want to give you something, you supposed to receive that. It's not that you come in looking for a discount. You get
Right.
what I'm saying? But God may place it in your heart. You walk up to my window. I'm like, oh, I got you today. You know what I'm saying? It's not because you come to my window looking for anything, but
Right.
it's the setting of that day.
Right. That is
Right.
correct. Since y'all in the food service business, you in the transportation business, we'll get on that a little bit too. Did you have a hard time starting off with food costs and the profit, or it just came natural to what y'all was doing?
No, we still
No.
talk about inventory and hey, listen, even down to a cup, you know, inventory is big, and you don't want to find yourself going in circles and replacing the same thing, buying the same things, because then you start, you know, you tapping into what your profit could be. You know,
Mhm.
so we're still managing all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. I think Meek want to introduce this new item on a trial basis with y'all food service business. Me and Smalls talked about it. It's called it's called hard grits on the bun, crispy.
Hard what?
Hard grits on the bun, crispy.
Hard grits on the bun, crispy.
Crispy.
Hey, have it
Oh
your
my
way
God.
like Burger King.
They are hard on.
With your transportation business, how far do you go out when you drive around? Doing
Um,
what you do.
Furthest I've went so far, I think it was either Asheville or Cherokee, North Carolina. That's the furthest I've went on a trip. Um, you know, I book a lot of local stuff. Savannah is a big one
Mhm.
also. But you know, people want to transport for their birthdays, go to dinners, and now outside is open back up. You know, So a lot of people's calling. I did on Friday. My daughter and I did a trip. We did it with with my grandchildren. So we did B City on Friday. On Saturday, I did Savannah, and right now I'm out now. And I got a group out in Mount Pleasant.
Wow.
Out right now, you know.
Okay, back to this fish thing, Ned. I mean to cut you off, Tracy. I'm sorry.
No,
Are you? You said you had croakers. I think you said croakers.
Yes.
Are you cleaning the fish one at a time out the cooler when they come up, or are you doing this thing?
No. So I buy a case of croaker and I dress them. I mainly sell croakers on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you take Sunday off? Well, not really.
Some Sundays. Now that we're back in church, the last 2 Sundays I went to church. So I think I'll be back to most Sundays off. So
Okay.
being that church is opening back a little bit now.
Oh, okay. T Smalls, when you go down that way now, you gotta, make sure you get some of that. Find out where they're at on the.
Oh man,
Go ahead.
I'm coming. Don't worry about that. I will be there. I'm going.
Right.
Let us know. Hit our inbox and let us know like a day or so in advance that you're coming, so we'll get
I
you
surely
right.
will.
We'll
I
get
surely
you.
will.
Right. I think y'all gonna have like another transportation van, and you're gonna have some more food trucks and all that.
Wow.
Yeah, more than one.
I just want to ask y'all. I just want to ask y'all how big do y'all try? How big is y'all? How big is the ceiling? Do y'all want trucks all across America, all across the southeastern?
We've already shattered the ceiling, so we're just kind of looking up. That's it.
I know that's right. Cause you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing some of y'all logos down here in Florida, man. I'd be like, you know what? That's my people right there.
That's right.
Hey, listen, you might be the first one to be the franchise.
That's
hey,
right.
Man, hey, look. Hey, we can do commercials too.
The last topic I want to bring up, as I got older, I was thinking and I said, you know what? It's a lot of talent that come out of the town of Moncks Corner with a little bit of everything. Have y'all ever thought about that?
It's a lot of talent.
Yes. Right. It's a lot. I mean, whether it's what y'all do, what I do, football, I'm just saying in general. I mean, broadcasting, it's a lot. It's amazing.
I got it going on up there. See, I'm the only city slicker out the bunch. See, I'm from the city of Charleston. I just want to let y'all know that. But guess what? I love all my people around the area, man. But y'all doing some great things up there. Y'all doing some great things.
My sister and I are good at cooking, but we've got some other people in town, that cook. We got a young lady, Britt Brat. I'm sure y'all heard of her. She do her gala thing. Kevin Scott's from the area.
Yeah.
Everybody in their own little area,
Right.
We got a lot of people, that's cooking. Emeretta Smalls is cooking soul food in Moncks Corner.
Okay.
Who else is cooking in Moncks Corner? We got some other people cooking, among other things, It's a lot of talent that's spread around,
It took me a long time to eat somebody else's sweet potato pie for years. Well, yes, because I didn't want it because it didn't come from that area. I think me and you talked about that.
Yeah, we sure enough did. He was like,
I mean, years. Yeah, years. Or somebody else's potato salad. I'm not saying they were nasty. It just didn't come from that area. Didn't come from that area. And I know the flavor. You know what I mean?
I think it's a culture thing, like potato salad. I can't just go anywhere and eat potato salad.
I must agree. I gotta agree on that one.
And I don't know why it's potato salad. Like, I don't know.
Oh man. That's hilarious. But I heard of that before too. Yeah, that potato salad. But y'all doing a very good job. I wish big ups to y'all. Meek talk about y'all all the time, believe it or not.
Bless the Lord. The blessings to you. Thank you guys for having us.
Yeah, everything was good. T Smalls, let's say a little prayer for the young ladies and say a little prayer for Meek that her little, personal issues getting well too. So I think you went to Catholic confession yesterday in St. Augustine. You don't do the long TD Jakes on me.
No, man. I'm gonna just bless everybody, man. We're gonna go on, get on out of here, man. Lord, I thank you. I thank you for the panel that we have today. I thank you for Divine Treats. I thank you for LM Catering Services, man. Continue to bless these ladies in their journey as they go forward in the future. Continue to bless Meek. Let her get healthy. Let her, come out on top, man. Get her back together. In your name we pray. Amen.
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 You got
Thanks
pretty good
for
at
having
that, man.
us.
Oh yeah, y'all good. Thanks for joining us on the Let's
No
Talk
problem.
podcast with Tracy and Lynette, Moncks Corner, South Carolina. Meek co-hosting with T Smalls in the house, and I am Pastor Palmer. We were talking about divine favorite treats and events, L&M Food Truck and Catering. It was much love. Y'all be blessed. One time for your mind, two time for your soul, and we're gone. Bye. See y'all later.
Ciao.